Grease, a 1978 movie musical based on a Broadway show, remains a pop culture phenomenon. The story follows high school sweethearts navigating love and friendships in the 1950s. This video explores the Grease movie cast, then and now, in 2024, 45 years later. 1. John Travolta, Danny Zuko. John Travolta rose to fame in the 70s with Welcome Back, Kotter, Saturday Night Fever, Oscar nom, and Grease. After a career slump in the 80s, he saw a major comeback with Pulp Fiction, 1994, Oscar nom, and went on to star in Get Shorty, Face Off, Hairspray, and The People v. O.J. Simpson. He was married to Kelly Preston, 1991 to 2020, and has two surviving children. 2. Olivia Newton-John, Sandy Olsen. Olivia Newton-John, already a Grammy-winning country music star, saw her career soar after starring as Sandy in the 1978 hit movie, Grease. Her soundtrack contributions led her to become the second woman to have two singles in the Billboard Top 5 simultaneously. Her performance in Grease earned her a Golden Globe nomination. Inspired by her character's transformation, she adopted a new sound and image for her next album, Totally Hot. Although her subsequent film Xanadu was a flop, its soundtrack was successful, and she met her first husband, Matt Lattanzi, during its production. In 1981, her album Physical became her biggest success, with its title track topping the Billboard Hot 100 for 10 weeks and its music video becoming an MTV favorite. Over her career, she released 26 studio albums and sold over 100 million units worldwide. Diagnosed with breast cancer in 1992, Newton-John became a dedicated advocate for cancer research, founding the Olivia Newton-John Cancer and Wellness Center in Australia. She also engaged in various philanthropic efforts, including serving as a Goodwill Ambassador for the United Nations Environment Program. Despite multiple battles with cancer, she continued her advocacy until her death on August 8, 2022, at age 73. 3. Stockard Channing, Betty Rizzo. By the time she played Rizzo in Grease, Stockard Channing had an impressive stage and screen career, including starring with Warren Beatty and Jack Nicholson in The Fortune, 1975. After two brief sitcom stints in the early 80s, she reunited with Nicholson and Mike Nichols for Heartburn. She earned a Tony Award for A Day in the Death of Joe Egg, and several other nominations for her stage work. In 1993, she received Academy Award and Golden Globe nominations for 6 Degrees of Separation. Channing joined The West Wing in 1999, winning an Emmy and garnering 6 nominations. She also won an Emmy and a Screen Actors Guild Award for The Matthew Shepard Story in 2002. Channing continued acting on stage and screen, with a recurring role on The Good Wife until 2016. She was married and divorced 4 times and was in a long-term relationship with cinematographer Daniel Gillam until his death in 2014. 4. Jeff Conaway, Kenickie. Jeff Conaway, who played Kenickie in Grease, was also part of the original Broadway cast, eventually taking over the role of Danny Zuko. After appearing in the Grease film, he became a regular on the sitcom Taxi, earning 2 Golden Globe nominations before leaving due to creative differences and drug abuse issues. Conaway continued acting in TV guest spots and small film roles, later starring in Babylon 5 Inches from 1994 to 1999. His substance abuse problems resurfaced in the mid-2000s, leading to appearances on reality TV shows Celebrity Fit Club and Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew. Conaway passed away in May 2011 from complications of pneumonia. 5. Didi Conn, Frenchie. Didi Conn, born Edith Bernstein, is the only cast member to appear in all 3 screen adaptations of Grease, having also appeared in 1982's Grease 2 and Fox's Grease Live, 2016. After her turn as beauty school dropout Frenchie in the original 1978 film, she went on to star in television shows like The Fonz and the Happy Days Gang, Benson, and the PBS series Shining Time Station, alongside Ringo Starr and later George Carlin. Conn has appeared on series such as Law & Order, Special Victims Unit, Transparent, and Blue Bloods. She competed on the hit British series Dancing on Ice in 2019, but was eliminated in week 4. After her son David was diagnosed with autism at an early age, she has become an outspoken advocate for autism awareness, and in 2008, she was named the National Celebrity Spokesperson for Autism Speaks. She has been married to her second husband, David Shire, since 1982. 6. Dinah Manoff, Marty Maraschino. The daughter of screenwriter Arnold Manoff and Oscar and Emmy-winning actress-director Lee Grant, Dinah Manoff played Marty Maraschino, the Pink Lady's biggest flirt. Following the success of Grease, and a year-long stint on the ABC sitcom Soap in 1978. She went on to win a Tony Award for Best Performance by a Featured Actress in a Play in 1980 for Neil Simon's I Ought to Be in Pictures. She stayed busy for the rest of the 80s, starring in the film version of the play, as well as parts in Ordinary People, 1980, and the horror movie Child's Play, 1988. In 1988, she booked the lead role of Carol Weston in the hit NBC spin-off of The Golden Girls' Empty Nest. She co-starred on the sitcom alongside Richard Mulligan and Christy McNichol, and was featured in every episode of its 7-season run. Manoff has 3 children with her second husband, Arthur Mortel. After her oldest son, Dashiell, tragically died in a car accident in 2017, she began teaching acting at the Purdy Correction Center for Women in Gig Harbor, Wash, as a way to deal with her grief. In 2021, she released her first novel, The Real True Hollywood Story of Jackie Gold, through Star Alley Press. 7. Barry Pearl, Duty. Frenchie's troublemaking boyfriend Duty was portrayed by Barry Pearl, who performed in the first national tour of Grease prior to joining the cast of the film. In the years since, he has built a long list of guest star credits on TV shows like Alfred Hitchcock Presents, Baywatch, Beverly Hills 90210, and even Stevens. Pearl and his on-screen love interest Didi Khan are the only 2 cast members from the 1978 film to appear in Grease Lev in 2016. In addition to his work as an actor, Pearl has directed a number of theatrical productions and taught film arts at Joey Travolta's Inclusion Film Company for children and adults with developmental disabilities. 8. Kelly Ward, Pootsie. Kelly Ward brought the youngest member of the T-Birds, Pootsie, to life in a role specifically created for the film. Grease wasn't his first time working with co-star John Travolta, as the two worked together on 1976's made-for-television movie The Boy in the Plastic Bubble. 5 years later, after a handful of TV appearances in shows like MASH, The Waltons, and Magnum P.I., Ward retired from acting on camera. He has gone on to become a voice director for Disney Television Animation and a screenwriter for numerous cartoons, including the feature film All Dogs Go to Heaven 2, 1996. From 1992 to 1996, he served as vice president of animation at MGM Studios and spent 23 years as an adjunct musical theater professor at the University of Southern California's School of Dramatic Arts. 9. Jamie Donnelly, Jan. Jan, the nerdy, junk food-loving member of the Pink Ladies, was played by Jamie Donnelly, who originated the part on Broadway and was the only cast member to play the same role in both the stage musical and the film. Prior to Grease, she also starred in the premiere New York and Los Angeles productions of The Rocky Horror Show alongside Tim Curry. After the success of the movie, Donnelly took an almost 20-year break from acting, working as a theatrical coach in the Los Angeles area. She returned to the profession in the late 90s and has appeared on television in series like Monk, Veep, and Ray Donovan, as well as the feature films Cyrus, 2010, with Marissa Tomei, and Black Mass, 2015, with Johnny Depp. 10. Susan Buckner, Patty Simcox. Susan Buckner, known for her role as Patty Simcox in Grease, was Miss Washington in 1971 and competed in the Miss America pageant. She performed with the Gold Diggers on The Dean Martin Show and appeared on shows like Sonny and Cher and The Brady Bunch Variety Hour. After Grease, she appeared in TV series such as The Love Boat and The Hardy Boys' Nancy Drew Mysteries, and in films like Deadly Blessing, 1981, and Police Academy 6, City Under Siege, 1989. Buckner passed away on May 2, 2024, at age 72, and is survived by her partner Al, 2 children, and their families. So that is the end of this episode. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more content like this one. Thanks for watching.